I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night. I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. And by the way,
I think that looks good. Okay. Hi guys, welcome back to. Oh, I don't like that lighting. Don't do that. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video by Osmo Stuff. I happen to be Osmo Stuff, and thank you so much for tuning in on yet another video. Excuse my voice guys, excuse my voice. I'm actually quite sick. I think half of Johannesburg is sick. There's this flu going on. I don't know if it's flu or if it's something more serious than that, but we pray, we hope and we pray. So this video is quite an exciting one because I gotta bag and fix my teeth, child. Gotta bag and fix my teeth. Don't mind the dogs. It is now around the time where people are walking their dogs past my house, so my dogs then want to interact with the other dogs. Another thing before we get into the video, when last did you guys see me fully clothed? Like my shoulders are covered. Me! Because it's winter. It's cold. It's actually so cold that I had to be dressed today. But you know what? Summer is coming back and I'll be back to my original self. Okay? So bear with me. So I gotta bag and fix my teeth. And I absolutely took you guys on the journey with me. Sort of, kind of. But I will also now have like a little sit down where I tell you about everything, how it happened, why it happened, the prices, and everything to do with it, the timelines and everything. So before anything, let us first start with the awesome, the most gorgeous baby girl. Today I'm drinking the lychee one. I usually have like the pink one with you because like I like how the color looks against like my skin and stuff, but today I was craving lychee, so let us do this beautiful cold lychee. Don't spill on my bed, don't spill on my bed. It's kind of weird for me to be recording in the bedroom there. I know, I just wanted something different. I wanted different scenery because like I look different. I think I've been telling you guys like from videos ago that something is different, and I kept telling you guys that the process is not done. I will let you guys in on the process once everything is absolutely done. So let us have a quick clink bestie. Okay, I actually wanted to put some gloss on my lips, but then why is the lighting acting like that? Mona jealous. I wanted to put on some gloss, but I think this matte look also is quite cute. I have a sew in, by the way. You guys will see in the next vlog because I took you guys with me to go get the sew in. But I feel so cute. I feel so mature. I basically got my teeth done. That is kind of like a life-changing, because not kind of, it is. It's a life-changing event for me. Years of my life, I've had the same teeth, and they weren't the straightest, they weren't the most common looking, you know. I had different looking teeth that I really loved. Don't get me wrong, I really loved my teeth, but they obviously were not conventional. You would notice it the minute I smiled that So it is a life-changing moment for me to actually have a full set of teeth. Still not used to it, absolutely not used to it, but we'll get there. The dogs in this house, they need to move out, actually. No ways. No ways. So first things first, let us get into why I did my teeth. I think it is not a secret. Okay, probably people don't know, so let me say it is not a secret, but I've said on my channel that my teeth looked like that. I am should I say my real age or my false age? Let me say my false age. I am 21. But I've had those teeth for 21 years, so I was used to them. I think I had a very cute smile. My smile was very cute. I still think so even today. Like when I see videos or pictures of me with my smile, I think I had the most beautiful smile on this planet. So I remember when I was young, I think I was in primary or like just like started high school. I don't remember exactly when, but I kind of noticed that like my peers have straight teeth and I don't. So I spoke to my mom and I was like, yo, I'd like to get some braces. And mom's like, I still away to. The only problem was that this one tooth was at the back. My mom was like, no, wait, dala who has those kind of teeth, meaning there's no adult that has teeth like that. So eventually with time, your tooth is going to push forward. I believed her. Okay, real age, 27 years, turning 28 this year. That tooth had not moved an inch. It had not moved a single inch. So I kind of was like, oh my girl, but then I didn't have a problem with my teeth until the last 2 years. In the last 2 years, I started noticing that I need to set an alarm. I started, so that this video doesn't like go too long, because I don't want a long video. So until recently, where I noticed that my teeth were discoloring. My teeth were discoloring, and outside of discoloring, like on the edge of my teeth, I had like white scales. I don't know how to pronounce it, to like explain it. But when I went to the dentist, because I go twice a year with my mother to the dentist, she makes sure. So when I spoke to the dentist about how I felt about my teeth, the dentist was like, you have fluorosis, meaning your teeth have too much fluoride. I don't know if you guys remember, there is a video where I showed you, I was going shopping and then I bought toothpaste and I said, I'm looking for a toothpaste that has no fluoride at all. So the doctor said, you have too much fluoride and you like consume too much sugar. That's why your teeth are like that. However, they are not rotten, they are not infected or anything. You just have too much fluoride on your teeth. Let me actually give you guys the definition of fluorosis. I think I'm going to be using my phone a lot for this because I want to get the terms clear. Fluorosis. There. So the internet says dental fluorosis is a common disorder characterized by hypocalcification of tooth enamel caused by ingestion of excessive fluoride during enamel formation. What is the main cause of fluorosis? Fluorosis is a condition that happens because of fluoride exposure. Fluoride is a naturally occurring mineral in small quantities. It helps prevent tooth decay. In large quantities, it is harmful to your health. So that is what was happening. So I didn't mind it at first because I was just like, it's gonna go away. I'm gonna cut down on, I'm going to cut down on the tooth. I'm going to have a toothpaste that does not have fluoride. I'm gonna cut down my sugar. I'll be good. But I noticed over time it was getting worse and worse and worse. And one thing about your girl, she's one of the most confident people I know. Okay, one thing about baby girl, but it had started affecting my confidence in like my smiles. And I got like this beautiful fruit gig where you smile a lot. You smile a lot, and I would feel like it's going to show on camera. You know, for example, when I'm sitting behind the camera, I could like speak in a way where it's hidden. But even though I laugh, because like I have a really like wide laugh and I laugh, I like a ha ha, but I could control it when I'm like having a sit down or a vlog or whatever. But then when I was like at Brutal Fruit photo shoots and because we're always having a fun time, because it's always like a great time, my smiles and laughs would actually be genuine, like from the bottom of my heart, where I'm just laughing like ha ha, you know. We actually have a great time at our shoots. So it would always show, and like even when they send through the pictures, I'd be like, yeah, girl, you know. So I was like, man, this is not working as quick as I want it to work. This cutting out of fluoride and sugar is not working as quickly as I'd like it. And I got the bag. Let me just drop it on some new teeth. But yeah, so first of all, clink clink to the spritzer for giving me the bag, okay? Because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't afford these new teeth. So shout out. Thank you so much for featuring me. Let me take you guys through the whole process, right? So this is not the first time I consulted. I think I consulted sometime last year. I went to a dentist in the Beauts shopping center. Is an aesthetic I don't like my lighting and it's grating my teeth. It's an aesthetic dentist, if that's what they are called, because he's not an orthodontist. It's called aesthetic something. But I went there and I consulted, and he was like, yo, this is what we can do, this is what we can do. It will cost 40,000 rand. And I was like, what? 40 who? No. I left. Then I realized, no man, let me try somebody else. So I went to a doctor in Bryanston called Dr Ngcingwana. Amazing dentist, absolutely amazing, 10 out of 10. So I went to her and we had a consult, and she checked my teeth. She told me that so she told me my options, that it would either be crowns or braces, or what else did she say, or a device to like shape them. If you guys remember, when I was pregnant, I had a device that just didn't work because it gave me a headache and I just wasn't happy with it. So I was like, no device right now, let us try crowns, because I had researched crowns and I was just like, that sounds fun, let's do crowns. I didn't want veneers. Then we did the consult, and she said that she'd do my 6 front teeth. Now I should do the crowns on the 6 front teeth, and then she sent me an estimate, and then we'll see if I want to continue with the whole thing. I was like, okay babe, sharp. I come home, I think later on that day or the next day, she sent me an estimate, and I think it was like, was it 42,000 rand? I think it was 42 or 46. 40 who? Let's see, let me check, because I still have the thing. There it is. It was, no, that's the wrong one, that's the second one. The initial was 46.7 thousand rand. So she said it. She's like, here's your estimate for the 6 front teeth to get them done. That was going to be, so in that, what is covered is, so when you have crowns, it's 2 separate your procedures. It's 2 separate procedures. You're first going to get your temporary crowns, and then you go home with that and have like a week with them on to see if you like them, what you'd like change, if you like the color change, if you like the shape of your teeth change, all of that, if they are uncomfortable, everything. And then the second time you get like your permanent crowns, which are like actual teeth. The temporary crown is like a sort of a hard plastic. That is the one in my previous story time that I had on, and I looked like Steve Harvey. Let me just close my eyes and swipe this. So I approved the estimate. I was like, let's get it done. Cool. I think a week later, I then went to her the week after Easter. I went to her and she explained. Then she had like another dentist that works at the lab where they make the crowns, who was there like as a second opinion. And he was like, you know, we can do the front 6 teeth. However, because of this tooth that is at the back, her bite is a certain way. So we'd have to add like 4 more, like 2 here and 2 here, so that her bite opens and she's able to like chew and stuff. So now that makes it 10 crowns. That means the price goes up. Coolio. I'm like, okay, sharp, send me the final quote, but we are doing this thing. I'm not backing down. I'm here now, and I've already told myself in my head that I'm getting new teeth, so let's just do it. Then she had to like put this false, it wasn't the first teeth, because the first time we were doing the actual temporary teeth, it was only for the 6, but now that we are adding 4 more, we couldn't. So she had to use this other, hey man, I don't know what to call it, but listen to this part. Actually, I vlogged this. Let me show you the process, and then I'll come back, because why am I explaining something that I vlogged? I vlogged this. So let me show you guys, because I'm explaining in some of the clips what is happening, and then I will let you know in the end. Good morning. I've been trying to figure out what to wear for the last 30 minutes, because I genuinely don't know what people wear to fix their teeth. But tuning in on yet another vlog. Well, this vlog is actually not really like a serious vlog for a few days. It's just for today because I'm going to get my teeth done. And man, I wish I had this emotional story, this touching story of why I want to get my teeth done. I really like my teeth. I like my teeth. I have no problem with my teeth. I've never had a problem with my teeth. But, you know, why not? Una's dad was literally like, Usindo imali, because what are you doing? But anyway, that is not it, Usindo imali. But I'm going to get crowns. I went for a consult last week. I didn't vlog it. I vlogged it for TikTok. I went to a consult last week at Dreamwork Dentistry, and she said I should get crowns. I wanted to go and see what I don't want braces. I wanted to go see what I can do to my teeth, and she's like, crowns. So we're going to get crowns. Dreamwork Dentistry is in 4 ways. Nickel Way is where? Bryanston. So long called Nickel Way, by the way. Bryanston. So we're going to get 6 crowns. I do want my rabbit teeth to stay rabbit teeth, but we'll see what they have in store for me. But I will be vlogging it all. You guys will see it here first, here, you know. I'm excited, but I'm also nervous. I don't want my teeth to look like an antibiotic, you know. I don't want them to look to jumpies that they were done. And with crowns, you can't undo the process because they're going to grind my teeth. So you can't undo the process. But I'm going to get temporary crowns today to see if I like them, to see if I'm comfortable with them, and then I can let them know if no, please change the color, they are too bright, or no, please change this tooth, I don't like the shape, or like to basically trial run. But my teeth will be grinded from today. So they're gonna grind my teeth, put in temporary crowns, and then I'm gonna have that for a little while until like I'm comfortable to get the permanent one, or the lab is making the permanent ones, but also me until I'm like satisfied with how it all looks. I'm nervous about the color and this fully antibiotic. I'm nervous about the shape. Kuning here, but I'm excited overall. I'm excited. Yeah, so I'm dressed now. I'm literally wearing a normal outfit. I wanted to look cute, but the weather, it's raining. It's a Wednesday, it's raining. So I just put on a long sleeve t-shirt and shorts. Literally shorts. I should have just worn long pants. But yeah, let us go. And then they're going to put local anesthetic on my mouth, so my mouth will be numb for a while. my mouth will be numb, but I will come back and I'll tell you guys of the whole experience afterwards, the costs and everything. She said I must have a full meal before I go to her, because it's a 2 to 3 hour process procedure. So I said I must eat, so I'm gonna stop at McDonald's because I'm not about to make breakfast. But yeah, let us head to Bryanston. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. I haven't even left the house and it is so cold. Didn't be short. Tana, buy you hot girl. Buy you hot girl. It is so cold. But I'm here now and I'm gonna be late if I go change, so guys, I'm going to nigga update. I am 2 minutes from the place. I haven't gotten McDonald's because if I did, I'd be late. So because after this, my mouth is going to be too numb to eat anything. So where am I? Because this is not. Okay, there. But I'll update you guys. What's happening? No, I'm slender. Oh, okay.
I always bring my own because no one's got. With the impression.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, the holiday, because I know there's a public holiday next week. How long will it
if
take?
we do it today and I send it out, I'm sure we will have that by Tuesday, Wednesday on the latest. Then we can maybe just fit it for her so that she's got a party over that long weekend.
Yeah.
And that is it.
Okay.
That is for the friends.
Okay.
Because you will also need to do temps later on.
Yes. I've also got. I've
Because
got.
I didn't have any temps for her.
Yeah, I've got. What's this? Pro tip. What Mexican? I mean, I love this stuff.
Yeah, it works good.
So nice. At least I don't have to use acrylic, which is not bad. It's not bad at all. But just the mixing part sometimes.
Okay.
Okay.
Sitting in front.
See you soon.
Yeah.
If you want some coffee, you must ask the lady there in the front. They make some coffee there for you. Can you see from here?
I can see here. No problem.
What was I going to say? Oh, there's an aftercare form or sheet that I'm going to give you.
Okay.
And I did put a prescription down as well for like painkillers.
Okay.
Because of the sensitivity and stuff that you might have.
Okay.
And then you'll also rinse with an antibacterial mouthwash, which I've also included in that script.
In the
So all things
prescription.
you just literally get like from just came fix.
No problem. Do I like need a new toothbrush now? Like completely new, brand
What
new?
type of toothbrush do you use?
Orbit.
Orbit. That then takes a few more days, I think, because they have to. If sometimes what we do, if we're going to make changes, then we have to take the polydent off, and then we have to re-paste it or whatever. But if we're happy with the polydent, if it looks perfect at that visit, literally I can tell them, okay, please finish like in the next 2 days or so, and then they can send us the stuff back, because essentially there they've got now the template that we're going to use for the final, and they know exactly how to just go about it.
Okay.
This impression that I'm going to take is for your models. It is an alternate impression, which basically means like it's a sort of patty material.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it doesn't taste nice.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie and say I know what it tastes like. To me, it kind of tastes like nothing.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just gonna go in your mouth, and then once it's nice and solid, I'm gonna take it out.
And then the extraction, are we doing it today?
We're not doing that today, no.
Okay.
So we're only doing that once we've got your polydent, because then the polydent is also gonna show us the shape of the new tooth. Okay. Or yeah, the tooth that we're putting in place.
So okay. So
Yes.
the
Okay, I'm gonna take this out. I'm also gonna take another picture for Gerrit before he leaves, just of you smiling, because I want them to see where I want the midline to shift to. Because right now your midline is kind of like more here on by the side of your nose, but I want it to be in the middle. Okay. So that we will give to them. Sorry, it doesn't taste good.
okay.
Okay, then you can turn up. There we go. And then make that O shape for me again. Okay, alright, so you can hold the mirror. Then we are going to choose a shade. So I'm going to have a look first and see what we're working with, and then we are going to choose together, okay? Because we are more here on Santi, so you hold this for me. And then on this side, it's actually lighter. So on this end, we obviously want your teeth to be all uniform, right? So we're not going to do one color here, one color there. So this is where we're at right now, right? And we obviously don't really want your teeth to be that dark all around.
Yeah.
So we can lift it up to an A2, which is what most people have as a shade. You can have a look, see. So take it all around and see if you are okay with that. Oh shit. Yeah. Actually, you can just turn it like this.
Okay.
That'll be easier. Better, right? But still natural.
And it matches my bottom teeth.
Yes. Nah? Right. If you did want to lift it and make it slightly brighter, let me see here. So then we could take a C1, which is slightly brighter but not crazy, because A1 is the brightest and we don't really want your teeth to look like stem rolls. Slightly brighter but not too crazy.
I like a C1.
You like C1?
Yes.
You like that?
I like C1.
Okay. So we'll go with the C1. Okay. So I'm not gonna give you anything else because again I don't want it to go any brighter because I don't want you to look crazy. But also because we still want that natural feel and this is as natural and as bright as we can go. Okay. But still keeping it nice and like normal looking. Okay. Then I'm gonna start numbing you. Okay. Good stuff.
Oh, we gotta get it done.
We've got it.
We gotta get it done.
Otherwise, we can't do anything.
Okay, then how long is the grinding gonna take? Roughly.
Well, it shouldn't take that long because but it will take a bit longer now because we've added teeth. But it won't. Maybe 2 hours or so.
Can I go pee first?
Oh, I thought you peed already.
I told you I had juice.
Okay.
So I'm thinking, well, I was just bamba or come and go. Let me just go pee.
Okay.
A2. We said A2 is the brightest.
A2, A3. A1 is the brightest.
Okay.
A2 is the more natural. A3 is the darker one, which is the ones on both sides. That's what it is. So they're now more A3 all along. Okay.
So this color is not the color.
No. Also, there's some purple stuff in your teeth. It's gonna come off when you brush, but it's just there right now. Here we go. So yeah, this is also just so you can see what you look like with the tooth, but again, everything else is gonna look really different once they change the midline. Yeah. So they
I see the color.
Yeah,
but the shaping and everything is perfect.
So you
It's
see
a little higher.
Yeah, because the gum was pushed down a bit, so then the material also went in there.
Okay.
But also, because these temps aren't made to fit exact, when you get your polydent, that's going to fit much better.
But she's not noticeable. I don't care. Okay,
and then it'll look really great once they've shifted the teeth. Oh, you can't even actually... Maybe also your gums will settle. No. None of that for the next week.
For the next week?
Yeah.
No.
You can pretty much floss, but literally just here.
Yeah.
There and maybe.
Hi guys, I come back. Don't look at my mouth. Listen to the explanation first. Hey, I'm coming. There's the guys. So when I got there, we realized I might need more teeth done. So we're actually doing 10 teeth instead of 6. Una. Guys, Una is so jealous. Like, okay, because he can hear me talking. So he just wants to disturb me. Anyway, so we're doing 10 teeth instead of 6 because they said that my bite, when I bite with the new teeth, I will need my premolars, also 2 premolars each side. So they added 4 teeth, 2. So, yeah. So the what do you call the temporary ones that I was supposed to put on today, that plan had to be changed because now I need 10 instead of 6. So they still grinded my teeth as you guys saw, and then they put, this is a temporary, it's called a, negama, but it's a gel that they turn into teeth. So I'm gonna have this on for a week. These are not my temps. These are not, I'm only gonna get my temporaries next week Wednesday. So what I thought was gonna be a one-day vlog is not. So these are not really teeth, but I can do everything that I can with teeth. Then I asked her to please put, because she was supposed to just grind them and then put the original teeth where I have this one at the back. So I asked her to please make it to be in the front because I just want to see. I was too excited. I thought today I'm going to come back with this row like set, and she said no, she can't do it that way, but it won't have enough support. So I said it's fine even if it doesn't have enough support. This has born by Ngcingwana. So this is my temporary smile. It's not the color that I'm gonna go for because it doesn't match with my bottom, as my bottom teeth are a bit brighter than the ones she put. But she says that gel thing that she turned into teeth only comes in one color, and this is the color. So it's a bit yellow, but guys, because I'm now going to pick this vlog up next week Wednesday, but I'm making a story time for you tomorrow. I'm going to record a story time for you tomorrow that I'm probably going to post on Sunday. So you guys will see me with a full set of teeth and you'll be wondering, but this video is going to come out later because I thought it was going to come out this week as well, but unfortunately. Good morning. Hi sis. Hi guys. Welcome back to this vlog. So it's been a week. And now I'm going to get this poly dent thing removed and then have actual temps in, so then I'll actually get to see what my teeth are actually going to look like. Feedback of this week: horrific, horrible, because remember I told her that I want her to please put in this extra thing. However, my tooth at the bottom is not extracted yet, so this is a big bulk, and then I forgot that there's this tooth that when I chew it's supposed to touch it. I mean, it's supposed to go behind it. So now it's been touching it, so I couldn't chew for like, can you see the gap? I couldn't chew. Like the first day I came home, I made rice. I made some nice veggie fried rice, and because I can't chew. So that is the one thing that was a downside. And then they were itchy under this thing. They were quite itchy. Like I would tap them quite often. I did not get meds. She sent me a prescription of meds to get. I did not get them. And now we're going to extract this tooth. So obviously it's going to be painful. So wish me luck. And I am late, so I can't even stop at the pharmacy. But I'm excited. So the next time you guys see me is going to be with my temps. So yeah, let's go. I'm actually quite late. I'm wearing a cute two-piece, yes, a country road. I'll show you guys in the mirror downstairs. Let me get dressed and rush out. I actually didn't know what to wear when you go get new teeth. So this is a country road. I don't know if you can even see the writing thingy that I got like last week. So still super obsessed with it because it's cute and I like it. But yeah, let me change this battery pack and let's make our way.
By the time you even get there, I'll be done, don't worry. I'll send you a picture.
Yes.
Promise you.
Please do.
I'll send you a
So
picture
how are we going to
today.
take this out?
I'm literally going to wiggle it out. It'll come out pretty easily.
So I could have taken it out the whole week.
Which is why I said don't play with it.
And I didn't. I didn't.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like this part being numb is such a normal occurrence now. Do you know it numbs my nose as well?
That does happen.
That's weird.
Yeah, it does happen. Okay, so I'm literally going to grab onto your temps and I'm going to start wiggling them.
It's not going to be so.
No. Okay. If you do feel like it's a bit sore, then I'll have to numb you on the other side as well, because this side would be numb from obviously that, but this side might be a little bit sensitive. I do have to clean off the excess glue as well, so you'll just let me know. But I'm going to use like little cotton buds to make sure, and then we're going to apply that betadine again around the gum, disinfecting and all of that stuff. We're not doing as much as we did last time, so in this thing you want to make the teeth a little bit shorter, a little bit longer. If you feel like one of the teeth looks a little too big, you know, you want to make it slightly smaller. But the one thing that I did,
so I had to come close to the camera so you guys, I had to come close to the camera so that you guys can see me like properly, because these are my new teeth. I think it was so weird in the beginning because I think this is a month ago where I finally got like my final product. But the problem is, because my mouth and my muscles were not used to them, I was speaking like this the whole time, and it was just like, what is happening to this lady? But so I'm not saying you're a because I was always just like this. But now that everything is like kind of like blending in and whatever, now my face is proper, my mouth is proper, I feel cute. My teeth only come out like when I want to look can you see that? My teeth only come out like when I want to look cute. But so yeah, the final cost, so for the 4 on the side, the lab charged me an extra 19,999. 20,000, Masity, 20,000. They charged me an extra 20. Then my Dr Ngcingwana was like, yo dog, like, we are overcharging you and you didn't plan for it, so I will just minus the clinical costs for the extra 4 teeth. She will do that for free, so I only had to pay the 20k. So it was the 46 plus the 20. You do the maths, right? Gotta and fix my so I just wanted to share like this life-changing moment with you guys. Pain I had with the first one, where it was, oh my goodness, stop. When they had that first initial like thingy that hardened, because I had I'll write the name on the screen, I forgot what it's called, because I had that initially, and I asked her to please like put it over this tooth, because I already told myself that I'm coming home with like a full set of teeth, which was going to possibly be the fake ones, the temporary ones, not fake, the temporary ones. Actually, people in this house say I have fake teeth, and that's a lie. These are not fake. These were 66,000 rand. These are not fake. But anyway, I didn't factor in the fact that I'd have to bite. So it did get kind of painful when this tooth would hit on that thing. So that was the only painful part. The grinding, when they were grinding my teeth down. When they were grinding my teeth down, there was a bit of sensitivity here and there, but it wasn't that bad. She'd numb me, but sometimes like the pain would go through the numbness, and she didn't want to use like a really strong anesthetic. I'm grateful for that. But yeah, I just wanted to share a life-changing moment with you guys. If you do have any questions, I do not mind recording another video, part 2, so please do ask your questions down below. Let me know what you guys think of your girl. And I now feel more confident. I feel more confident, especially now that Beauts is having pink tables. I feel like I will be more confident in my smile. I will have a great time with my smile. I feel like, shit, the content is going to be contenting. Content is going to be contenting, okay? So please don't forget to like, do not forget to subscribe, and do not forget to comment so you can see this content, okay? I'm beefing with my lash, because why is it doing that? I use this new glue, and I'm not a fan of it. But yeah, please do not forget to like, do not forget to comment, and do not forget to subscribe. And I do feel like I'm a bit nervous about this video and its reception, because of obvious reasons about people like doing their teeth. So I do feel like there's a lot of information that I wanted to share, but now that I'm in the moment and I'm talking about it, I'm kind of like anxious and like kind of like ugh. So when I edit and I feel like there's information that I left behind, I will type a note if I'm going to make another video, an additional video to like let you guys know of all those details. Also with like the questions that you guys are going to ask me, if anybody has any questions, I'll then make a separate video for all of that. But for now, clink clink bestie, I love you guys to the moon and back to the moon again and back again. When you see me, ask to see my smile. Ask me to smile for you. Just ask me to smile.